Welcome to National Train Day, starting here at Willow Grove, going down to 30th Street, and we'll be coming back here later on this evening. Tons of action today. We'll begin. Here we've got Railcars 419 and 420. Here we got our trains to 30th Street Station and R1 Airport. 344 and 345 it should be. All headed south. And we'll get more at 30th Street Station. 344. National Train Day from inside Amtrak's parking garage. We got an Amtrak train coming in. AM engine 925 coming into 30th Street Station here. It looks to be like a Keystone. And on the tracks now, that was the cars for the Pennsylvanian train. We got Amtrak engine 24 backing up to couple on to the Pennsylvanian train number 42 to Pittsburgh. And then he'll be leaving. He'll be the last train before the top of the hour. Coming in, I think, is Crescent into 30th Street Station here. Amtrak engines 941 and 924 double-headed to Washington, D.C. We got the baggage car. Oh, United States mail car. An express baggage service. Got the regular Amtrak cars, and then you got the rest of the train, which is a big lounge car, and then the big sleeping car, and appears to be viewliner. We'll catch more. Here we got Regional 82 going to New York and Boston, just leaving. HHP8 engine 652 as it's leaving 30th Street Station here. Inside the parking garage, catching all these trains arrive and take off. More to come as they keep rolling on in and out in this half hour of trains. Here we got coming in is what I think is the regional. This is the regional for Regional 195. What's coming in? A little fast. Amtrak engine 948. Coming into 30th Street Station here. More to come with the Pennsylvanian to Pittsburgh. And we got the Crescent going north. We'll be back later on with the Crescent and the Silver Meteor. They're leaving, going north and south Crescent. And we got a Silver Meteor after that before we leave today. And we got a New Jersey Transit Atlantic City Line train coming in to 30th Street Station here. New Jersey Transit engine 4219 coming in to 30th Street Station here from the Atlantic City Line. Just arriving. Train 4219 with cars 5578, 5537, 5568, and 5013. More to come. Coming out of 30th Street Station here, I think we got the Pennsylvanian going to Pittsburgh. Which it is. Amtrak engine 24. Same cars we saw earlier, heading north and then west to Pittsburgh. Fortunately, the Crescent that we were supposed to see going by before this train is possibly delayed. Don't know what's going on, but we'll get more. Also, there was a correction on the southbound train that we saw, but the double-header AEM 7 was the Silver Star coming in to 30th Street Station, heading south to Tampa. We'll try and catch the Crescent north if we can. If not, then we'll catch the Crescent south, and then we'll catch, after that, a Silver Star going south before we're done in Philadelphia. Catch more. Close to the Schuylkill Expressway, we got TS6 train, engine number 606 on its own, pulling a freight train on the other side of 30th Street Station in the Schuylkill Expressway. Hey, looks like it could be a trash unit train. A surprise and rarity on this day. Usually CSX runs with the other trains on the High Line behind us, but today it isn't. Track AEM 7 engine 920 has been moved from the service bay out to behind the Norfolk Southern engine. So I'm going to show you. He's being stopped there. I'm being parked. Looks like this is a long trash unit train today. A rarity in its timing today. Time is almost, it's 2 o'clock. We'll be having several more Amtrak trains plus them if they go. Since this seems to be a long train, I'm going to cut this short today because I want to save as much time as I can to get more. It is a trash unit train. And actually, it's the end. Look at that. Look at. Here we got the New Jersey Atlantic City train coming in. Engine number 4210 coming into Philadelphia's 30th Street Station. As far as 5536, 5238. 5557 and 5018. We'll catch more as it's coming in and out of. Here we got Amtrak engines 907 and 911 taking off. This is the regional 140 to Springfield, heading north, double-headed. Didn't know, you just surprised it's coming out of the station. Engines 907 and 911 just left 30th Street Station for Springfield, Washington. We got one more train to catch, and we'll be waiting for the Pennsylvanian to come in and the Keystone to come in and take off. The New Jersey Transit train to Atlantic City is now leaving 30th Street Station. It's on its way to Atlantic City. This was the train that originally came in, now it's leaving. We're waiting for regional train 99. Once he comes through, we'll be taking off inside to get some things, and then we'll be back to get more action. Here we got an Atlantic City train to New Jersey Transit train to Atlantic City, 5023, 5261, 5556, 5260, and 4203, all leaving Philly for Atlantic City. We missed the Pennsylvanian, but we'll be lucky because the regional 140 is an hour late, and he will be getting him plus more in this next couple action-packed. We got some movement here. Amtrak engine 925 is going and moving into place to be ready to be switched onto the train of the Pennsylvanian headed to New York. We'll see which P-42 engine it was that came in that will be coming back out and then resting till tomorrow. We'll catch more when we see the engine. Here we got the Keystone heading to Harrisburg. Cab car 9635 leaving 30th Street Station. With the Amtrak engine 942. We're going to be getting Pennsylvania leaving at 3:25, and then we'll be having the southbound crossing to New Orleans coming in at 3:55. The regional, I made a mistake earlier in the video. I said regional 140 was late. It was regional 194 is an hour late going north, so we'll catch him possibly from the SEPTA side of the station. We'll get more as Here we got Amtrak engine 925 leaving with the Pennsylvanian to Pittsburgh. Car numbers 8282036, 25035, 25064, 25070, 48190, all headed off. A little windy because we're in the Amtrak parking garage catching all these trains. We'll be back for the Crescent, which is due to arrive here at 3:55. Here we got and then the Kellogg leaving. I saw engine number 2034. Hey, heading north to Boston. Last engine number is 2032. He will be going to New York and then coming back, and then going to New York, then Boston. We still have the Crescent coming in. We're waiting for it. As soon as we see him, we'll get him, and then it's off to SEPTA side to get SEPTA trains and some Amtrak until. Amtrak engine, AM7 engine 90905 to New Orleans, coming in with a baggage car, regular Ampli cars. It looks to be like a dining car, a sleeping car, and a viewliner car. Two viewliner cars. We'll be over at the 38th Street station side to get SEPTA trains. Here we got the R1 to the airport. Railcars 432 and 433. 431 and 432 and 431 coming in here at 30th Street. Just had the coupling of the new rail cars 801, 802 and 801, or 372 and 373 that coupled in with two other cars here at 30th Street with the new cars just to get them out of the way here. Here to be moving them back to Wayne Yard. There's two other rail cars, we don't know which ones they are, but there's no ride in train, and they're going to be pulling these the brand new cars out of here. Coming in, we got the R5 to Doylestown, rail cars 433, 434, 111, and 112, all to Doylestown. We'll be getting more as it comes through. Here we got the R5 to Malvern, rail cars 102, 101, and 290. The regional to Boston came in and left for New York, and also the SEPTA train with the brand new rail cars is taking off towards the SEPTA yard north of Wayne there. We'll be getting more SEPTA trains as it gets to go along. The R6 to Norristown coming in with rail cars 119 and 120. Caught off guard and not paying attention to seeing him come in. We'll have the R8 getting when he gets. Here we got the R8 to Chestnut Hill West. Rail cars 180 and 179. All taking off. Get more. The R3 to West Trenton. Rail cars 123 and 124. Coming in and taking off. Here we got the R3 to Elwyn. Rail cars 164 and 163 taking off to Media and Elwyn. Here we got the R1 to the airport. Rail cars 156 and 155 all leaving. Here we got the R2 to Marcus Hook. Rail cars 411 and 297. Catch more as we get more. Here we got the R5 to Market East coming in. Rail cars 175, 176, 309, and 308 coming in. And that's all that we. The R7 to Temple U with the rail cars 300, 365, and 364 Temple University. Here we got the R8 to Fox Chase, rail cars 293 and 278. The R5 to Paoli and Malvern, Railcars 458, 457, 27, and 277, all headed off to Thorndale. Here we got one of the silver trains coming in. The silver meteor this is, coming in to Philadelphia's 30th Street Station. And coming in by an 8 AM 7. That was one of the long trains we wanted to get, and we finally got them. So we got the Silver Star, Silver Meteor. Here we got the R7 to Trenton coming in, leaving. Railcars 162, 161, and 404. For some reason, the trains, the R7's on track 4 because of a problem on track 3, where the trains were stopping before they were continuing. Don't know what it is, but who knows. Warminster Train on our final trip home. Railcars 431 and 432. We'll get more in Willow Grove when we get. The R2 to Warminster is leaving. The other trains are deciding waiting. And apparently there was a bit of a problem with their York Road crossing gates. That's why they had to get out. We will see what happens when the next train comes through. As we're waiting for the other train to come in. There he goes, he's flashing his lights. He is on his way in. We have a Rose. There he is. Apparently something's going on at the York Road crossing that the gates are not going down. We got rail cars. For the R1, we got rail cars 420. All headed to the airport. There is a problem with the York Road crossing gate. That's it for this day on National Train Day.